Alright, folks, welcome back to part 5. Now, would you look at that? So, apparently last stream froze. I don't know why it did it, but let's just look around and see what we've done. As you can see, it looks more two-dimensional here. So, no need to nick me, but you're welcome. And you know, with all the progress made here, I have a feeling everything is gonna be fine. You don't even know how relieved I am to finally do a stream. Because for a while, I didn't think I'd be doing a stream today. Also, Sonic will say, what's up? Hey, how you doing? I'm just prepared for that, you know. Preparing is my strategy. Also, I should let you know there's a new movie that just came out today called Psycho Killer, which some of you might be confused because it'll remind me of the song, which was actually based off of Jeffrey Dahmer. He was a notorious serial killer he had this bad habit, right? So, he just couldn't help himself. He went after men, which is kind of shocking and terrifying, because Ted Bundy went after women. Probably intentionally. I don't know. Serial killers are terrifying, in my opinion. And surely I don't want to grow up to become one. I mean, I'm already an adult, so... But, yeah, you should stay away from crime, as I said before. Promise, he said again. For your own safety, you know? Something like that. And don't worry, I don't know if there isn't actually a frog in my throat, but that's just an expression. It doesn't mean there is literally a frog inside my throat. That's just a metaphor. This looks good. And if you, for some reason, the screen freezes, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about it. I looked at tutorials last time, so you're welcome. And look at that new recipe unlocked. But for now, actually, let's make it one block lower. I should let you know it is Black History Month, so don't go using the N-word, okay? We don't do that here. how does that look? Look good? Alright, now to do the other one. But first... Okay, just wanted to double check. Strategy means you always have to double check. Make sure they're the right size, because you can't have them looking different from the rest. But then again, everyone else is different from everyone else. So, again, as I said before, if the screen freezes for, I don't know, whatever reason, I'm sorry. I mean it, I'm sorry. It's OBS, okay? Just online broadcasting system, I think is what it stands for. I'm not 100% sure. But, yeah. Starting to look good. At this rate, I think I'm starting to get close to finishing up. Now let's build the stage part. Sorry, I had to get rid of this part. Actually, while I'm at it, let's clear up some of this land here. There we go. Let's try to... I think the trick is to make it look more subtle. If it's subtle, then it looks better. Here we go. Check it out. Okay, good. When there's progress made, you know what to do, right? Also, I should point out, one person was arrested yesterday for, assaulting girls, apparently. Remember Harvey Weinstein? That's what got the Weinstein Company shut down, because, he assaulted women. You should never assault anyone. Ever. Regardless of how tempting it can be. Me, personally, I wouldn't even dream of doing it. Best thing to do is just leave the ladies alone. And you know, it just occurred to me, ladies are attacked much more than men. For some reason. I have no idea what's going on here, but... Hey, look, it's Garfield! As promised, lasagna. I don't know why he likes lasagna, but I think it's because he was born in an Italian restaurant. Or something, I don't know. Although it's looking a little better. Still looks a bit janky. Sheesh, now it looks like a pimple or something. Or, I don't know. This is a stage. Actually, I don't know what it's used for, but, you know. Nice design, though. Once I fill this stage up, I will go ahead and build the stairwell right over there. Assuming you know what I'm talking about, because assuming the screen isn't frozen, well, as I said before, if it is, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about it. So I had to clear my throat a little more. You know what today is, right? February. I think we're getting close to finishing. I think we are getting very close. Now that's where hard work gets you, you know? You work hard on something every day, you get closer to finishing. Wait, did I just hear a pillager? Villain alert! Villain alert! Villain alert! He's gotta be eliminated. Okay, this is a problem. Okay. They're gonna go after the villagers. I gotta save the village. If any of the villagers are harmed or killed, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but pillagers are a serious problem. Because they wreak havoc on the villages, which don't deserve it. Just because there are innocent people that live in those villages. I'm pretty sure the pillagers would receive a death sentence. Is your screen frozen on my stream? I hope not. And the villain is still out there. So that isn't sloth. Okay, there's another pillager. Uh-oh. Real quick intermission here. Alright.
Iron Golem to the rescue!
Save the village. Just like John McClane saved Nakatomi Plaza from Hans Gruber. And we all know how that ended, right? Best way possible. Gotta clear out some land here, which I forgot to some time ago, but I'm learning from my mistakes and moving on with my life. Isn't that what they say? I know that can come off as an insult. And the bro, you just posted cringe memes. Normally, they would say you lose subscribers. Me, personally, I don't know if that's how it's for me, oh, sorry. I know, I'm trying. Also, I have a question for you. How many of you have watched the Searchlight Shorts? Yep, today is the big 20-day. Garfield again. Hey, don't worry. I will get you Sorry, I will get you lasagna soon. Assuming the game has lasagna. Have you ever seen episodes where Garfield is blamed for stuff that he didn't do? That's a trope. He also gets blamed for stuff he didn't do either. Scapegoat thing's gotta stop, you know? It's gotta stop. It will someday, just not right now. Okay, so I spent most of the night trying to clear out the area just so I could fill this in. Of course, I am building the stairwell, just so you know. Assuming that the screen has been frozen completely. If that is the case, though, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm very sorry. Like, I don't know why it happens. Like, it must be a glitch. I don't know why, but it's not allowed to do that. Because I just said so. I know it sounds parental of me, but I don't have kids of my own at this particular moment when this stream is going up, but you know. However, I still have rules that you need to obey, please. Thank you. And don't worry about Wizarding Plague Part 2. It's still in development right now, and I think I'm almost, I'm, like, 2.5 quarters towards being done. I keep working hard on it every day. So that's, you know, that's dedication and hard work. Skill gets you somewhere, but slacking off will only make things worse. Sometimes it's not me slacking off, it's Captain Pancakes just wants attention. Sorry about earlier, Captain Pancakes, I was just frustrated. Not with you, of course, but, you know. And by the looks of things, it looks as though I don't have to fill it in as much as I did with the main structure. So that's dedication right there. I mean, given the fact that I am literally building the production logo of a really outstanding movie company. Also, while we're here, what is one of your favorite films that they have produced? Me, personally, I could go on to list some of my absolute favorites, but some of my absolute favorite movies would include the X-Men film franchise, Die Hard, and the Maze Runner trilogy. have a really good reason for listing those movies. I guess it's the storylines and entertainment, but I think it's like also like the visual effects and stuff like that. Because like back in the '80s, major production studios didn't use CGI, though until Toy Story came into the light. But you know, Pixar actually produces outstanding films, and I think one of the earliest films to use CGI. I could be wrong, but I think it was Tron. I don't know. CGI wasn't as good as it was, you know, back. CGI wasn't that good back in the day, but over time it's gotten better. So I think it's because visual effects studios are hiring better animators to provide effects, and I think Pixar does visual effects of their own, right? If I'm wrong, let me know. But hopefully I'm right. I cannot say for certain because I don't like to gloat. But you know. Looks like Captain Pancakes and Judas are having a good time over there. Ooh, look at that. Filling in the blanks. So, frankly, my dear, I don't know when it'll be finished. Could be soon. Don't know. Time to build that iconic, what's the word? I lost it here, for a second. Twist? The bend part? I do know that it's a stairwell. I just didn't know what it was back in the day. I mean, assuming it's a stairwell. If that's the case, stairwell now. That was a joke. I'm sure Annoying Orange would probably make a similar joke off of this. All he wants is to entertain his viewers and make people laugh. And for the most part, he's done just that. I believe we're getting close to finishing here. Now that's dedication. Well, I do encourage you to produce your own content. You have to be careful on what you post out there, because some people might have their own personal opinions and stuff like that. You know, it's just a warning, folks. That wasn't me coercing you, because that's also something we don't do here. Me, personally, I'm against twisted truths. I have to get rid of certain stuff, okay? Just be patient. Patience is key, mate. now the stairwell is complete. Look at that, huh? What did you expect, This? Alright, now to build the archway. Just extending the stage here, so just be patient, okay? Another song is playing. At first, I always keep thinking it's the water streaming, but you know. I had a clever idea here. Watch this. Alright, look at that. Check it out now. Funk Soul Brother. How many of you have heard that song, by the way? I forget the name of it. But, you know. Very good song. Not gonna lie. NGL. Yeah, I keep using prefixes for everything, so. How many of you seen the Minute Minecraft parodies videos? Yeah, those were the days. They always start everything off with "so yeah," and at some point they'll include "screw it." But the "screw it" line wasn't in every one of them, just most. Let's edit the stage here. Also, I have no idea what the name of this song is, but if you know. If you guys know, you can feel free to let me know. Thanks. Look at that, partner. Check it out now. Another Funk Soul Brother. Captain Pancakes decided to join, and he is squawking angrily. What's the matter, buddy? Did I upset you? I'm sorry if I did. He just wants to spend time with me, that's all. Again, he is a very young cockatiel, so at least he's not a cockatoo like Nigel. That bird is a narcissistic maniac who tries to go after Blue and Jules. Also, Anne Hathaway is going to star in a new movie that's coming out this May. Oh, the start of the month, actually. Which is actually a sequel to a movie that came out 20 years ago. But the title has something to do with the devil, and I don't worship evil, so that is not one of my strategies. currently building the main searchlight structure. Oh, it's a cow. Oh, yeah. Personally, I could go either for cows or bulls. I do know of a pacifist bull that Fox featured in one of their films. Thank you, by the way, for that. Trying to get back home to a little girl who is now a Disney princess, so... As a result of Disney buying this company. Give her some space, right? She was dead for 5 years, and then she came back, and now she's gonna find out she became a Disney character. I think she already knows that, but, fourth wall break! And it just started raining. Let's go, Parker. Excellent work, my dudes. How's it looking? Good? Decent? Majestic? Bring on the beacon. Yeah! And look at that! An advancement has been made. Okay, look at that. Look, huh? Doesn't that look good? Alright, just have to search even more searchlights. Place one. Another beacon shot. And up they go. Let's add even more. How about a little more? You know, the Phil Swift joke on the internet. How many of you have used the "that's a lot of damage" joke on the internet? I don't know how Phil Swift feels about being an internet meme, but you know. Me, personally, I wouldn't hold anything against it. That is, as long as certain things aren't included that really set me off. You may not know this, but cockatiels actually hiss. That's their way of telling you to back off. Similar to what cats do. I think we're on the right track here. Wouldn't you say, partners? So, you know, if Disney asked me to design a new version of this production sequence, that's kind of how I want it to look. Alright, Captain Pancakes. He's fluffing his feathers. Alright. Go do your business. Also, I forgot to ask, how many of you like the animated movie Rio? Me, personally, I really enjoyed the sequel. Partially because of the way it opens up, you know? The summer version of one of the most popular opening introduction fanfares in cinema history. That's actually a very smart move on their part, you know? I like how sometimes movie studio logos will variate their opening introduction sequences to match the style of the movie. That's actually strategic, in my opinion. Don't know about you, but you know. Me, personally, I like it. Sarcasm sometimes can be. But that wasn't sarcasm. I was just thinking out loud. Any of you tend to do that sometimes? I do. Quite frequently. Not to annoy you, but you know. Boom! Up it goes. those. Alright, so we got 4 in general. One of them is shaped like a cross. I guess that's just how it was designed. I'm not sure. Don't ask any questions, please, until later on. Sly, adorable, little, you know. Oh, did you hear that sound? That was one of the searchlight beacons. You know, when I was a child, I didn't know what they were. I knew they shot up into the air, but you know, turns out it was just beaming. The searchlights were just beaming in up towards. Who knows how long they go, but you know. Another one is done. Fam, I think at this particular rate, we might be getting closer to finishing. That's technically where hard work gets you, you know? Now, let's see how it looks. Still looks a bit janky. I think we should probably add a few more, just to make it simplistic. While we're on the subject of that word, that's actually the name of one of my ships that I created. It was off of a compliment by Rathbane on one of my works from a while ago. Just felt like it would be a fitting name for the ship, and Captain Pancakes is on my arm again. Just chirped. That's just his fancy way of saying hello. I might train him to speak human English sometime soon, just like animals do in animated films. But you know, you never find it weird that in movies animals can talk, but humans don't realize that. I mean, as I said before, humans are animals too, so of course they should know. In some cases, animals act like humans. That would be anthropomorphic animals. And I've seen plenty of movies of anthropomorphic animals. Which one is your favorite, by the way? I know back in the 70s there was a movie about Robin Hood, but it was portrayed by anthropomorphic animals. And he was a fox. How many of you remember that film, by the way? Personally, seeing a fox take down an evil lion and his snake assistant. And fun fact, that's actually where the hamster dance comes from. Well, not technically, because they replicated a sample of the stop whistle song that appears at the beginning of the film, but it's not the actual thing. They just made their own version of it and just spit it up to match the pitch of the song, which happens to be E major, which is, you didn't know the color I'm doing right now, which is brown. potty training him, and accidentally pressed Q and meant to press 1. You know how computers are designed, right? Nice. Oh, now we're talking. Be a game down there, huh? He's okay. He's just as Blue would put it, a companion, not a pet. I don't blame you. There are some words that set me off too. So yeah, I guess he and I can relate on certain things. Blue is actually voiced by Jesse Eisenberg. Also, he was in a zombie apocalypse movie. I've seen part of it, but I haven't seen the whole thing. I don't know how Spix would react to surviving a zombie apocalypse, but I'm sure they'd be just as terrified as humans. Although I'm sure Tiago might handle him off, hold him off, no problem, you know. He's a bit of a prankster gangster, so I think that's one thing I like about him. Also, he's just downright funny. Like, his antics just crack me up so hard. I didn't say Iago, Jafar's a bird companion. I meant Tiago, you know? I actually like him. He's pretty funny, actually. Alright, now to decorate the main structure. Because this is Art Deco, by the way. Surprised you didn't know that, now you do. It's good to learn new things. Your mother says so. Okay, while we're on the subject of the children, like, I tend to get the sisters mixed up sometimes, but, you know, Bea, I think she's very smart because she learns a lot of things, and I think the other one, Carla, I think it's because she has a thing for music, which technically I do too, so I think we would get along just fine. No questions asked. I'm sure we would get along. I wonder if they like Eurobeat. I mean, they listen to samba, and I did a samba version of a Eurobeat song some time ago, and I probably might do that again sometime soon. But, you know, it's just... Personally... Oops. Let's decorate this thing, shall we? Wait, this is perfect! I'm starting to like this design. And for all you Blender geeks out there, just know it might take some time, but skill is all that matters, alright? Just don't be too hard on yourself. And for those of you, and of course, if you saw it, since you already know you saw yourself on TV, yes, you are in fact famous. Well done, Fox. Oh, that went better than I expected. Let's fill this beauty in. Stay down. Also, I forgot to ask earlier, what is your favorite species of bird? Me, personally, it would be a Spix macaw. Or other blue macaws in general. You know? I think macaw birds are actually pretty interesting animals, you know? They need special care, and Blue knows this very well, so... Because he's been looked after by a bird, like, almost his entire life. Sorry, I meant human. Hey, Fox, if you're seeing this, thank you. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. And also because you've been trying to warn us about poachers and loggers. Now, we all know those crimes are illegal, right? And, you know, the big boss from Rio 2, he knew that pretty well, but he just didn't care. And he took pride in his logging business. Pride is one of the 7 deadly sins. What I'm doing here is giving this structure an Art Deco style look. Because as I said before, this is Art Deco style. You know, actually, Art Deco started in 1925. And it's become a huge trend since then. A lot of major production studios have used the Art Deco strategy, like, you know, Disney, for one, because given that they are from the 20s, but this company is from the 30s, so they're about 12 years apart, but and you know how a lot of Disney villains die towards the end of the films, right? They fall. That's another trope we do on this channel. It's like a reoccurring gag, which I will continue to use on this channel until I retire. Even then, I will still use this. I'm starting to get real tired with these arachnos. They'll move, I'm sure. Alright. I didn't think I'd have to do this, but I guess I'm out of options here. Almost done with the build, so... Oh! No, not the... No! Alright. If someone messes with the horses, you know I have to take them out. I meant to do this earlier. I should have done that. Alright. Now to dispose of them. Good riddance. That was just temporary. Just calm down. I'm imagining that if it was drawn by hand, it would take hours. And for me personally, nowadays it takes hours to draw stuff like this, you know? Art is key. Art Deco is even more key. Geez, looks like I might need to move one of the searchlights out of the way, so... You know, it just occurred to me. And I might have messed up on a few parts. But that's okay. It's a learning strategy, you know? Learning strategies are important, mate. Ow! Counting pancakes. Okay. Sometimes I wonder why I even got a cockatiel. No offense, buddy. Oh. I'm sorry, but this was important. Dropping a tiny skateboard on me? Perv. Oh, I love this song. Oh, this is perfect, actually. Whenever I hear this song, it puts me in a good place. And it's actually fitting, because it's the note I like. I've been waiting to have this song featured on a stream, and you don't even know how happy I am to hear it. This is technically, personally, one of my all-time favorites from the game. As a whole. And I feel like it'd make a good movie soundtrack, you know? Oh, this is so perfect. Get the pancakes! Please! I'm trying to enjoy this moment, okay? Thank you. Well, how's that for a good day? Actually, that just made my day so much better. To make me happy. I am satisfied now. And I hope you are satisfied too, because we are almost finished. And I think personally we might get it done. Again, personal favorite song from the game. This song brings me peace. Don't know about you, but for me personally, I can never get enough of this song. That was a good surprise, wasn't it? Tranquility at its finest, you know? Whenever I hear that song, it makes me happy. Because it reminds me of the good old days. I actually remember first hearing that song when I played this game back when I was visiting my cousin in Alabama for the 4th of July. Good times. Yes, I am stuffing kidding you right now. Oh, Captain Pancakes, be careful, buddy. Don't want you getting hurt, please. I'll have to do this again, apparently. Just a temporary fix. Don't worry about it, okay? I guess it won't be the final stream. But the good news is that we're almost finished. So we can cheer for that, right? Right? Am I wrong? No, you're not wrong. Am I wrong? No, you're just a weirdo. And now we shoot up. I do that to out! Oh no, there's a zombie. Captain Pancakes almost sounds like a monkey. Then again, he does do his little monkey business, but he's not a monkey, so there's the irony in that. This is getting embarrassing. Move, please. Oh, I just killed it. Well, that was even more perfect. Thank you. Danke, camarada. And you know what? I think that'll be it for now, because we're almost finished. And I think it's starting to look good. What do you think? Let me know. And we will continue on next time. Have a pleasant day, everyone.